Hi, I'm Ragini Michaels. Thanks for coming by and visiting my website. I'll never forget the last time that I visited India. I was living in an ashram, and here I was in what most people think of as the land of spiritual awakening. And I went outside the ashram that day and I sat on a fence outside, and I was sitting there contemplating this, and along the road came a very familiar beggar that I'd seen a lot. He had very tattered clothes, he had no teeth, and he had his hands out begging for alms. And I looked at him and I thought, my goodness, he has this huge smile on his face, and his eyes were like gleaming bright, and he had this amazing, beautiful energy emanating from his being. And then what happened is I had this amazing insight. I realized that I had defined happiness for myself as the absence of all unhappiness. Well, I guess I was wrong, because here was this guy, and he was obviously, as far as I could see, quite content, and actually more than content with his life. And I really wanted to know his secret. I really did, because I sure wasn't living that way at all. So I began to study this group of people who were known for remaining calm and peaceful and apparently happy in the presence of really disturbing circumstances. People like Buddha and Jesus and Lao Tzu. So what I did was make a map of the differences between the way they perceive things and the way I perceive things. And I created a process that can actually help other people do the same thing that I was able to do. And it results in you being more able to actually embody your spiritual values in your daily life. So what this means to you is, if you find yourself comparing yourself to enlightened people or spiritual beings, or find yourself trying to control and manipulate your universe, or you find yourself constantly feeling that you should be someplace else other than where you are, what I did for you was create a 3-part video series that provides the guidance for you to begin shifting your perception of these kinds of situations into a whole new light. And it's called The Beggar's Secret. And to get it, all you have to do is put your name and email address in the box below, and it will be sent to you immediately. Regardless, if any of the words that I've spoken here today have struck a chord with you or touched you and resonated in some way, don't ignore it. Go ahead and take the time to find your way, because it's there. There is a way for you to find lasting happiness and inner peace. And perhaps our paths will cross again sometime in the not too distant future. Much love.